guys, HackerBoy16 here. I have another God story for you. This one happened, well, probably a couple months back. Like I said, I have a backlog of videos. So basically, I was working, and I asked the lady that I was bagging the groceries for, I said, hey, would you like a carryout today? And she said, you know what, normally I would say no, but today I'm going to say yes. And she didn't have a whole lot of things, so I'm going out there with her, and we're not really saying anything. And all of a sudden, she turns to me and says, have you been stepping out as the leader God intended you to be? I'm thinking to myself, well, that just came out of nowhere. And I was thinking in my head, well, I'm trying to be, and I told her, yes, and I was like, where did that come from? And I pretty much knew the answer, and she said, well, from God. And she said that she was a prophetess. And I don't remember exactly what all led to what, but we ended up talking, and I asked her what else God had, or she had mentioned that God almost always talked to her about me when she would see me, and as well as other people. And she said that God told me, or God told her some of the things that she told me. What some of the things God had told her about me. And one of the things she said was, the way I view myself is not the way others view me. And that got me to thinking, I tend to be very critical of myself. I guess I kind of beat myself up a lot. Don't know why. I know I'm a good guy. Anyway, moving on from that. That was definitely a very interesting tidbit that brightened up my day. She said that she could see that I would be some sort of leader, that God was bringing me up to be a leader, but she couldn't tell if it was at a church or something like that, but I'm going to be in some sort of leadership position, in some sort of church function or something like that. Maybe a part of a church, maybe not. Maybe I'll be the head of the ministry or one of the leaders in a ministry. I don't know. But yeah, it was really funny to have her say that. And then I think it was that day or the next day. It got brought up in a Bible study leader meeting that me and one of my roommates at the time were being considered to be future leaders. That we would be called upon to be future leaders. I was like, whoa! That was the first confirmation. The second was at a Bible study. I can't remember if it was that same night or the next night. And during one of the prayers, or one of the leaders was praying, they had mentioned something about, and again, forgive me, my memory's a little bit sketchy right now. It was a little while back. This is why I really need to be getting into the habit of doing the videos as soon as this stuff happens. They prayed about the upcoming generation of leaders, speaking about the people there where we were. And then there was another one. That was the second confirmation. Then there was a third confirmation, and I can't remember exactly what it was. It had to do, it was definitely another confirmation. So that was really crazy. I've never been prophesied to before. That was really cool. She told me things about me that I was like, she couldn't possibly know that about me, unless God had told her. So that was really cool. And I had felt before she'd even done that God was bringing me up to be a leader, and He's confirmed it more than once since then. It's just different things. It's just, I know God's bringing me up to be a leader. To do what? I'm not sure. I really don't know. But somehow, some way, I will be a leader for God. Only time will tell. Perhaps you guys will eventually see a video when I reach that. We'll see. We'll see how the world is then. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. That's definitely a God story for me. It was pretty crazy when it happened, and man, it was such an encouragement during the day. Oh, one last thing. I believe several months prior to that incident, because when I was bagging some groceries, I said, have a blessed day. And as this woman's walking out, I think it's the same woman. I think it is. She had said, what was it? Again, it's been a long time, but basically that God's is bringing me up to be a leader, and that God has big plans for me, and that type of stuff. And I was just like, what just happened there? I was not expecting that. And I think that was the same woman, the same prophetess. But I couldn't swear to it, but I believe it was. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys like my videos. If you do, great. If not, great. Let me know either way. Comment, subscribe, let your friends know. Anyway, all the glory of this goes to God. The Lord leads our way. Trust and obey. He never fails. God bless. Be safe and happy trails.